Okay, so we've got lots of parts arrived now. Head gaskets and valves and all sorts ready for the Cavalier to go with. And we're going to get on the case putting this thing together. So we're going to get the head off of it, we're going to have a look, we're going to start lapping in valves and doing all that kind of good stuff. So these are pretty simple engines on the whole, but being a 34-year-old car, it's quite important to ensure that you don't break too much coming off. So getting the bolts off the manifolds and things like that, doing it without kind of rounding too many bolts or breaking studs. But this one is coming apart okay, ready for the head to come off.
Oh, there's another bit.
Another bit of what? Bit of rocker.
Yeah. There's no.
Is that just fallen off?
Yeah. There's some.
Actually broken.
Mm-hmm. It's these two that weren't firing.
You can sort of tell, can't you? No blows on that though, is there? It wasn't actually. And then getting the head all cleaned down, have a look at what we've got in front of us. And if you can see here where it's not been firing. So we've had no end of issues getting these Vauxhall parts for the Cavalier. It's sort of delayed us a week or so from where we want it to be. It would seem a lot of the online companies selling parts for popular engines don't always have things listed properly. We've had 4 or 5 sets of valves that just aren't right. But then I had a thought, literally walking distance from the unit, there's a lovely little company, and if he don't know what's needed for a classic engine, then nobody does. And he sorted me out on that. So there we go, and now I've got a pocket full of valves, walking back to the office and we can crack on. So this week it's about getting that Cavalier back on the road. We've had a bit of a slow up on the project. We had the problem with the right valves, trying to find the right valves. We found the right valves locally in the end, and we then kind of had a couple of big jobs on for customers and getting the workshop ready for over Christmas. And then over Christmas we had that icy snap, which really isn't the right time, A, to be pushing a car in on the ramps, and B, it's not the right time to be putting heads back on cars on icy cold blocks. So coming into January, it's right up there on the list. We're ready to roll on it. I'm really looking forward to getting this one done. I think it's going to be a really nice car. I don't think there are many of these Cavalier SRIs left out there. It's a popular amongst the Vauxhall fans. It's popular little classic car, but you're not got loads of them to choose from, and so I think it's going to be a great little car, great little investment piece for someone down the line as well. Yeah, and we're really looking forward to getting back working on it and seeing this thing running nice. So everything going back in now, heads on, all the manifolds going back on. It's just a matter of kind of putting everything back together. It's a relatively quick job on this, so it's not too bad, but it's just tightening everything down, putting in the new gaskets, things like changing the water pump. You can see this one's definitely had its day. It's very rusty. And then it's a timing belt on, get all those bits sorted out, and we'll be away for a fire up. we're ready to try and fire the thing up.
Yeah, that clamp. Right, let's find another clamp first.
No, we've got that. We've got that whole
A few last little minute adjustments.